Well, we're back again. I need us all to behave today, okay? She's here. She's coming closer. This whole video is basically a deep dive look into the character along with her kit, some of her movement, what you'd expect as this character comes out in about 5 days is the time of recording this. We're taking a grand overview look at the mommy that's going to be releasing very soon. And the first thing we're taking a look at in this whole video is the character teaser they just released, Sleep in Peace. Last night, they released one of the most amazing things from the Genshin Impact universe. Dare I say the most amazing thing that Genshin's ever put out. And we have more today. Between Acheron, Aventurine, Arlecchino, and everything going on lately, man, I feel full. We even have Zinla Zone Zero that's coming out literally tonight as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, come to twitch.tv/ducktv where I have been live for 221 days consecutively. That's not a joke. Sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke. Let's check it out. All right, got some guitar to open it up. Da-da, da-da.
I'm sorry, Father. I was reckless. When I saw those emaciated patients, those poor children, the futile hope in their eyes.
Wait a minute. I gotta, first things first, at the end of the demo, we thought that was Fremine or someone like that. Is this the person that she picked up?
The futile hope in their eyes.
I've told you before, recklessness always leads to failure. But it was not wholly in vain. I shall settle the rest.
Emerging magnate, Tartuffe, philanthropist and savior of the poor.
Ah, those fools. They will never know the wonders of wealth.
So French. Me! I want to be him! Okay. The fan, we're gonna eat this one up. The fan. She just popped it like a grape. There was even a crunch. Bro, watch that again. Dog. That should have been me. Dude, the community gonna eat this one up, baby. And you saw what she did to that concrete in the last video. That demo, she demolished the concrete. So you know his head didn't survive that. Fremine.
Father, your face.
We gotta talk about him some.
We can take in a few more homeless children next year. I have acquired some new funds.
Just found it.
Okay.
Wonder where you got it.
Mission accomplished. You can sleep now.
The blood on her face.
Thank you. Once I'm better, I'll start my next mission.
I don't think she ever got better. Arlecchino's very big on revenge. And that was the last thing she ever did for this character. Oh. Let's read this. Monsieur Tartuffe's body found. His scandalous reaping of profits under the guise of philanthropy exposed. His immense wealth has vanished without
Those
a
who
trace.
parade their virtues often do the most evil. We are not like them. Rest in peace, Snezhevna, my child.
We have not heard that name one single time, have we?
Rest in peace, Snezhevna.
How does that, why is that so hard for me to say?
Snezhevna.
Hold on. Snezhevna. It's like governor, but Jevna. Snezhevna. Yeah, this story quest is looking to be shaping up to be really good. We have no info on what happened. Why can't I say this? This is definitely the kid that she took in when she became the father, though. There was this theory going around that Fremine is so old, by the way, or like around the same age as Arlecchino. Do you guys subscribe to that idea? Fremine knew the old leader, like the mother. Fremine is frozen in time. Get it? Because he's cryo.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
God, his head's... He's so lucky, though. Let's not pretend like he's not. It's this for me. It's her going with her foot. She's going... driving it in. The smothering. This is going to blow up. It's going to blow up beyond Genshin's fan base. Ugh. Oh. She is like the revenge
Mission
agent.
accomplished. You can sleep now.
Thank you. Once I'm better, I'll start my next mission.
They're so dedicated to the cause of the hearth. This music is great, by the way. We've not talked about that. This is best character in Genshin Impact to me. I mean, I really have to see how the story goes to see if she can top Farina. Design-wise.
Those who parade their virtues often do the most evil.
Yeah.
We are not like them. Rest in peace, Snezhevna.
Snezhevna. Snezhevna. Wow, for a teaser, that is amazing. I feel like they continuously, as the years go on, step it up one thing at a time. This is cinema. I am engaged. Arlecchino Lullaby. This is a big moment, man. The demos are so big. I hear some crackling of fire already.
Legend has it that long ago,
We're at Mondstadt?
the nights were the den of dangers untold.
We're walking in every region. Inazuma?
The children would huddle at home and light the hearth, awaiting the adults'
Oh. God, I want to be that chair so bad. I'm sorry. I had to say it. You were thinking it. I know you were. Is that Farina's throne?
Spark cannot shatter all shadows until it sets all ablaze. Or else, to the other end of light, lie still bleak shades.
Nah. Dude, she is her. She is him. That's why she's the father. Dude, what is this animation? And dropping off to a lullaby? That is the craziest drop we've had yet in any demo. Reminiscent of her past at the orphanage. La la la. And even how she runs the House of the Hearth now, you know, how many kids she takes in. La la la. Look at all those NPCs. La 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 la. The switch! What is that Illuminati eye? That man is so lucky! I'm telling you now, man!
I hear that the children love to play by the fireplace. So let us continue to use the name House of the Hearth. Still,
They do have fire nights
the flame
together.
is no longer needed. For you have the strength to defend yourselves.
This is so much deeper than it looks on the surface either. You have the strength needed to defend yourselves. This boss fight with her, with the kids, is going to blow our minds. Can we? That was the most unique music that they have ever put into Genshin. It brought out every region where she's been around the world. This is showing her traveling across every single nation, carrying out mission after mission after mission, doing what she has to do for the children. Her on top of the Farina's throne is very interesting. Is this Farina's throne? Where is this? Actually, no, this isn't Farina's throne. What is this? Saritsa's? Conrian? That's Nouvelette's? Is that his? Is What? Neuvlette's throne looks more like that. It's more red. This is a stone. It looks very Conrian, to be honest. The gold in it, the sword coming down from the middle. Memoria actually may be true, but Memoria is like blown up. Underwater. That slight lead in.
Shatter all shadows until it sets all of
Okay, who are these people? Okay, that's her. That's all the children. Damn.
To the other end of light lie still bleak shades.
Damn! Yo, do this in the chat right now. Do this in the chat. Do this. Oh. You hear that bell? Boom, ding. Gotta go back and listen to that. It does cut in a really hype moment just to highlight the toy box, which I think is a unique take. You know they're gonna have this live too. When this is played live, toy boxes in the back of the music. Pause. Back up. The luckiest man to ever live. Me when I hit you. Look at this. Just absolutely obliterated the guy. That's how I want to go out. What exactly transpires to force their hand against her? What does she do? What do they do that she needs to have some kind of confrontation with them? Whoever Freminet was hiding, he is also hiding somebody. You're right. Because Lenny is like, dude, if father hears about this, we're fucked. Like, this is not good, Freminet. So whoever that is must be bringing up some problems. That was an incredible trailer. I like the music personally. I have to change my pants. Now we have to talk about the rest of her. We have Arlecchino staring into my eyes as ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Dire Balmoon. I think my favorite detail in particular about like where the vision is placed is that it's at the top of the spine. This is a great design pattern for her to have leading up the spine with the red and then finishing with the pyro vision right at the top. Especially when you see it from the back like this. Well, that's a great angle too, but the spine makes the back of the suit. I love a lady in a suit for one thing, but I'm saying like at the back of the spine too. It's such a big vision as well. Fourth Fatui Harbinger, a poised, ruthless diplomat to the children in the House of the Hearth. She is their feared yet dependable father. I was using pyro in the animation without a vision. Wait, really good point. This is another instance of a character kind of like Lumine who doesn't need a vision to wield any kind of elemental power then. So her materials are basically the red, crimson, it gave these basic Fatui materials and then rainbow roses. I believe these are order books that she needs for talent leveling. Good thing you collected so many of those roses for Lenny. Yeah, good thing I already have so many for Lenny. Here's a look at her combat. Her normal attacks will look a little like that. She'll do this awesome animation with the scythe, and then she tosses it around her back with such finesse. Look at that last one. Ready? Damn, it like falls around the back. And then this is her charge attack. Charge attack leads into the gliding. Consumed a fixed amount of stamina, dashing towards a nearby enemy and cleaving once. Continuously holding this button will cause Arlecchino to consume stamina engaged into 5 seconds of high-speed movement. You see this coming at you late at night, what do you do? This thing's coming to step on your head with their heels, their stilettos. What do you do? She got an angel wing, a dark angel wing. What more do you want? So that's a look at her normal and charge attacks. This is a masquerade of red death state for her talent. When Arlecchino has a bond of life equal to or greater than 30% of her max HP, she'll enter the masquerade of the red death state. So when her bond of life is greater than 30% of her HP, she will have pyro damage on her normal, her charged, and her plunge attack. So this is a pretty good way to explain it. If this is Arlecchino right here, she's on the field and she has her big old heels on, like daggers. She's got her big scythe right here. All she has to do to apply this thing called Bond of Life is hit her E button or apply her skill. They'll be inflicted with these little X's, and after about 5 seconds, those X's can be absorbed by her to apply the Bond of Life to her HP bar. And to give you like a visual as to what it will look like, imagine this is like the HP bar right here, and it's normally like fully green, say it's max HP, when she absorbs those X's back, a certain percentage of her HP will be covered in red. Now, what does that red section do?
Here's what I found.
No, Siri, I didn't ask you. What is the purpose of having the red bar? What's the benefit? Due to her talent, called the Mask of the Red Death State, her normal attacks will do extra damage to opponents on hit that scale off her attack. Meaning, you want to build this character for attack because the higher this bar goes, number one, all damage, plunging, normal, charge attack, it all gets converted to pyro damage. But also the damage done to enemies will be increased based upon how high the bar gets. At least that's how I understand it. So building her with attack is big. So the big important things to know is that you're going to want to apply Bond of Life, take her off field, apply some characters like Xingqiu, Yelan to have some hydro application, put her back on, charge attack again to get the Bond of Life back, and just go to town with normal attacks. When you're doing your normal attacks, they'll be pyro infused, and the damage will be pretty substantial if you build her with attack correctly. Hopefully that made sense. That's my understanding at least. But I think characters like Zhongli are going to be pretty important to put on her if you want to be comfy, just so you don't take damage and lose all that health, because healing's not really going to be a thing for her. She doesn't benefit off of any healers. This is her ult. It looks so good. It reminds me of the Acheron one, honestly. All of this is based upon her attack. She'll deal AoE pyro damage before clearing the cooldown of Allah's Ash and healing herself. And the healing is based on her Bond of Life value and attack. I do like how there's a big visual to know when to charge attack the Bond of Life. Her passive talents, though, let's talk about her passives. Arlecchino gains 1% all elemental and physical resistance for every 100 attacks she has in excess of 1,000. The maximum resistance increase she can go to is 20%. While she's in combat, she gains 40% pyro damage bonus and can only be healed through the Bell Moon Rising. 40% is a big jump. I think the damage will be quite considerable here. Her story. The Hotel Buffet d'Ete. I said that right. Situated in the Vasari Passage is a lovely building with clean walls and sparkling windows. And well-mannered, well-groomed children frequent it every day. Unlike other mansions of comparable beauty in the Court of Fontaine, the registered owner of this property does not live on site. Instead, nearby residents have not even heard of her. The signature on the relevant documentation is a false identity. The real power lies with somebody else. If one could hear the children whisper at night behind the hotel's closed gates, one would hear the appellation father. So she has this whole hotel rented out. Do you think they're really ultimately scared of her? Because I think her heart is pure. Her intentions are good for Fontaine and the children, but she has this element of making them tough that might be very hard on them. Flames course throughout my body like blood. This may be nothing but a figure of speech to some, but for me, it's the only harsh reality of my existence. Flames coursing through her body is confirmation that she didn't have a vision in that trailer. She's just cursed and can use powers without a vision. It must be fake. It must be a fake vision. She's just using power that she has, which is so fascinating to the lore, given we have somebody who's lived through the curse, is a person, an intelligible person, and also someone who can use extraordinary powers. Fascinating to know, though, at least. I enjoy observing insects in the forest. She's a bug girl. I observe their struggle as they near death, and slowly commit the image of their suffering to memory, much like I do for those that fall by my own hand. Oh, okay, that's cool. What other hobbies do you have? Yeah, man, as a whole, though, this character looks phenomenal. It is my personal favorite design that we have ever had, especially the little wing coming out of the spine. From moment one when we saw her all the way back here. This was a year ago. July 11, 2022, almost 2 years ago. I saw her, instantaneously hooked on the character. But that is a first look at the teaser for her. We'll have the demo coming out soon, and her kit, what you can expect with her, the design. Let me know if you're pulling. I will be, let me check my, guys, where'd all my money go?